one. She said, you have a student. Do you want a live translation for the child? I said, I feel very nervous my first time. And I don't know whether they can, Oh, okay, good to hear that, Shaman. She can understand English as well. Welcome. We are going to start in 1 minute. Welcome, Shaman Lin from Taiwan. And hi, Jenny. So happy to see you.
Hello, Rache, Teacher Rache. So happy to see you and everyone.
Just call me Rach, okay? If you want to add teacher, yeah.
Okay, Rache.
Yeah,
Okay,
just call me
Rache.
Rach or Rachel.
Okay. So used to it. Like I kind of use the teacher is so often. It's like, it becomes like so easy to use it.
Yeah, me too. When I remember when I was a student, I always call them teacher, teacher, teacher. Then they tell, don't call me teacher. Then, teacher, teacher, because I'm so used to that, somebody. I think it's our culture, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Feel good to call teacher.
yeah. I don't know. It gives us a kind of a comfort, and also like we know we are in good hands.
Okay, then I accept that. Okay, then I accept that.
Thank you.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are going to start. Welcome back. This is ACI 2. We are into class 3 and we are doing chapter 3. Yay! Let's start with a meditation to help us to prepare us for the class. All right. So just sit at the edge. If you're sitting on the chair, you can sit at the edge of the chair and make sure your spine is straight. Get comfortable and close your eyes. Just relax. Relax. And relax. And just focus on your breath until you hear from me again. Just observe your breath. with some passion and ultimate wisdom. See them appearing before you. Gazing at you with love. Smiling at you with a holy great compassion. Their wisdom radiates from them. Warm, glowing glow encompassing you in its light. Feels so good to stay here and meditate with them. That we hear them say, bring to mind a person who is hurting in some way. Think about how much you would like to help them. The worldly ways that you have tried and might try. Recognize how those worldly ways fall short. How wonderful it will be if we can also help them in some deep and ultimate way, a way through which they can stop their distress forever. Grow that wish and grow into an intention when you're ready. Now bring our mind back to our holy guide. They know what we need to know, what we need to learn, and what we need to do. And so we ask them, please help me. Please teach me that. They are so happy that we have asked, and of course, they agree. Gratitude arises. We want to offer them something exquisite. And we think of the perfect world they teach us to create. Imagine we can hold in our hands and we offer to them, following it with our promise to practice what they teach us in the form of the refuge prayer. Here is the great earth, filled with the smell of the incense, covered with a blanket of flowers, the great mountain, four lands, wearing a jewel of the sun and the moon. In my mind, I make them the paradise of the Buddha and offer it to you. By this deed, may every living being experience the pure world. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kami Atayami. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community. Through the merit that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of all beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community. Through the merit that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of all beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community. Through the merit that I do in giving and the rest, I will become a Buddha for the sake of all beings, and may it be so. And bring your mind back here to the space, to the room here. Open your eyes when you're ready. Nice to see Emerald here, Ellen is here, Angela is also here. Okay, let me share with you the quiz, the results. I see that only got 4 responses, so if nobody like it, I'm not going to create the quiz anymore. Okay, so this is for chapter 1 to help us to understand taking refuge. Okay, question 1. We learned that Buddha cannot really protect us. Why? Oh, incredible. Everybody got it correct. Because he cannot take away our karma. Great. It's not easy to create the quiz because I have to think of what could be the possible. Maybe they think that Buddha is no more here. Of course, he cannot help us. Or maybe he's not a god. Okay. Everybody got it correct for this one because he cannot take away our karma. We have to plant the seeds to change our karma. Change the projector here, the one that played the movie. Question 2. How does Dharma jewel protect us? Everybody got it correct. Understand that it's coming from me, the pen. It's coming from me. Too easy, huh? Question number 3. Interesting. We have different answer. If Jaslyn see emptiness directly, our friend Jaslyn Ong here, okay, then Jaslyn Ong is, wow, everybody answer differently. Here we have a Buddha jewel and a Dharma jewel. She cannot be a Buddha jewel unless she's a Buddha. Okay, so the blue one is out. She's a Dharma jewel and a Sangha jewel. Yes. Okay, a Sangha jewel and a Buddha jewel. No, she cannot be the Buddha jewel. The 3 jewels? No, because she's not the Buddha jewel. Okay, so the answer is a Dharma jewel, understanding. You have this understanding in your mind, and a Sangha jewel. Somebody we can take, we can go for refuge.
Teacher Richard, why I thought Buddha is Buddha should be able to see emptiness, right? Also, right?
Yes. But Jaslyn Ong, we are seeing Jaslyn Ong here, the Jaslyn Ong sitting here.
Oh, refer to Jaslyn only lah.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, but good try. Good try.
I missed this quiz.
Oh, you missed this quiz. Oh, okay. Next time you have to do it. If I see every time 4 people do that, I'm not going to do. Last time the Nagarjuna class, I create the quiz for them every week, for so long, and it was so tough Nagarjuna questions. Yeah. Okay, let's start. Today we are doing chapter 3. Hi, Jackney. So happy to see you here. Let me share my PPT. Chapter 3, Body, Chitta, and the Mind. Okay, we are learning Body, Chitta. Buddhism. Okay, let's dissect it. Body means Buddhahood or enlightenment. Okay, Chitta means the mind. So when you put it together, it's like enlightened mind. Literal translation would be enlightened mind. Is the mind already enlightened? Is the mind already enlightened? No. It's not the mind that is already enlightened. Then what is that? So we look at the definition for this one, the short definition by Maitreya. Who is Maitreya? Maitreya is Miller for. It's the next Buddha to come. Okay, but he's actually already a Buddha. It's just that he didn't come to our planet here. okay, he will come and 度我们, okay, it will be the next Buddha to come. And I wish that by the time, if I'm not enlightened yet, I want to be born during that time and be close to him, be his disciple, and to learn properly. And to learn properly this time, listen to the teacher, what the teacher asked me to do. Okay, what the teacher asked me to do, help to purify me and help me to get enlightened. So that is my wish, my desire. If I'm not enlightened, I want to be born when he come that time. When he come that time, I want to be close to him. Okay, so short definition by Maitreya. Bodhicitta is the wish to reach total enlightenment for the sake of all living beings. Again, the wish to reach total enlightenment for the sake of all living beings, to reach the highest goal, to become a being with the 4 bodies, the 4 parts. Okay, why? Because only then we can really help people. Only then I can read Jaslyn's mind, that I know how to help her. Right now, I think I help her, but then she feels that you're not helping me. I'm not happy with the way you say or the way you tell me. So we don't know. We don't know what is in her mind and how to really help Jaslyn or help anybody. Okay, so that is meaning of my bodhicitta. Let's learn the Tibetan for blessing's sake. This one you have to memorize. My teacher asked me to memorize for so long. I never memorized. Okay, but after a while, it seems I just know. By now, I just know. Semke Pani. Everybody say Semke Pani. Yeah. Shendun Che. Yang Dak Zokpe. Jang Juk De. Okay, let me explain. Semke Pani means bodhicitta is. Bodhicitta is Shendun Che. So it means that for the sake of other people, for the sake of all beings. Okay, Shendun Che. Semke Pani Shendun Che. Yang Dak Zokpe Jang Juk De. Okay, Yang Dak Zokpe means total.
Yang
Dak Zokpe. Yang Dak Zokpe means total. Jangjuk, enlightenment, Buddhahood. And D-U, they read as the. I listened to the recording so many times. I want to listen back to the recording from Kashila. The means the wish. Means, yeah, so again, Semke Pani, Shendun Che, Yang Dak Zokpe, Jang Juk De. Okay, so this definition is easy. Is in your question number 1 and quiz number 1. Basically, it just means that I want to become a Buddha for the sake of all beings. Do you remember in our ACI 1, we also learn bodhicitta, the 3 principal paths, remember? The second one is bodhicitta, is the mind that wants to become a Buddha for the sake of all beings. And then like what Alan said, why should I want to become a Buddha? He's like me. Why would I want to become a Buddha? Have you seen a Buddha before? That's what Alan said. Wait, hold on, stop the share first. Have you seen a Buddha before? Why would I want to become a Buddha? The first answer for, have you seen a Buddha before? Well, I have not seen a Buddha, but I've seen a dog. So for me, my reality, I can see humans, I can see dogs. So in the 6th realm, in the wheel of life. I can see humans in the human realm. I can see dog, fish, cat in the animal realm, but I cannot see other realm. But as you study ACI, study and study and study along the way, you will gain the wisdom and the knowledge as you study, contemplate, and meditate with your clear thinking. You will come to see for yourself whether there is any spirits, whether there will be any hell beings, whether there will be any God, whether there will be any Buddha. That's the first answer. The second one for why should I become a Buddha? If it's too far-fetched, just think about being successful in this life. I tell them I got a group, I told you I have a group who are younger, they're about 20 years old, plus minus. So I said, becoming Buddha essentially is about being a person who has the capacity and the capability to help people. Correct or not? So if you think it's too far-fetched, think about this life, becoming successful yourself, becoming a role model yourself. Become a virus. Yeah, I like the word, become a virus. And that is bodhicitta. Become a virus. I tell my students, become the virus. And then you apply the pen you use in your life and you become a virus, become a role model. And people will start to ask you, Angela said, today ask me want to become Buddha. What is that?
So today someone, because I want to attend a course, then the person want to become you must have a very strong mind that you want to become Buddha, then can the course. If not, they are not ready yet, you know.
Yeah. So you're ready. Your friend asked you to have the mind.
Yeah, you must have very strong mind, right motivation,
Okay.
Become Buddha. Then I say, I'm not ready yet. I say, I'm not ready yet. I say,
It's okay. No worries. Yeah, it's I'm not ready also initially. Remember, I went for the retreat. Our teacher came from US. After we learned so much on the last day or second last day, I cannot remember. Then the teacher asked, are you sure you really want to become a Buddha? Everybody was like, after so many days we practice, like, I'm not. Then another teacher, Lama Sumati, he shared his experience in one of his retreats. He see an angel, a small kid came and asked him to follow along. And his answer, he wasn't ready. So I'll be asking myself again, are you ready? But now, lately, I find that I was like, something changed inside me, shift. I have this thought. I always ask myself, are you sure you want to become a Buddha? Are you sure you're ready to go? And I'm so happy for the first time in my life that day, I just say, yes, I'm ready. Yeah. So I was saying, are you sure when it comes, are you ready to go? Yes, I'm ready to go. Yeah, now I'm ready to go. Yeah. So initially I have this thing, oh, my children, oh, this thing, oh, I got this thing, so I say, I make sure everything I do properly already. That every day, I don't know whether, that one is not a very firm yes, but at least for the first time I can say, yes, I can go now. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. It will happen. So that is the thing, when I say ready to go, actually it's your seats, is the same perceptions like if you are becoming a Buddha, right? You have your seats just shifted and you see yourself as an angel. We have a lot of impure karma by, we think that, I cannot go, I have this thing, I feel, I cannot leave my loved ones, I still want this, I still want that, Yeah, so it's not easy despite learning for years, right? And you say, are you sure you really want to become a Buddha? No. Okay. Yeah, then it's like taking a while, but if I said, yeah, I think I'm ready. I want to become a Buddha. I think so. Yeah, I think I really want to become a Buddha. I think this is why I really want to become a Buddha. Yeah. So it doesn't matter, it will shift. To me, if it come lah. Okay, if it don't come, just keep on practicing lah, you不用执着, no need to like say, I must like be like, I must be like that, no need, no. Just do the right thing on the right path. When it's time to come, it will come. Yeah, just practice. And I can't see when you say, I want to become a Buddha, you always be, I want to become a Buddha. The seeds change. If it is not firm enough, if you have not seen emptiness enough, it is possible for the seeds to change to a different, I mean, it's not like it's not like always going up like that, until the day when you see emptiness directly, then you're like on your conveyor belt out of samsara. Like there's 永不退转, you won't be turning back. It's like you are on your marching. You're on your way out of samsara. But before that, it is not really a very firm one. You can say, yeah, pan, yeah, it's coming from me. But when something really bad, then you get angry. Yeah, I know it's the pen, but you have the but. You have the, but he's really a terrible person. Yeah. Okay, you can take care of your mom first. That's good. Angela has a very kind intention. Yeah, that is very good. So right now, do the 4 steps, become a bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, you see, I want to become a Buddha, right? Okay, you want to become a Buddha. And how can we apply that in our life? Become the virus, I said, become the virus. If you become the virus, okay, like Angela take care of her mom. Oh, I'm so like somebody feel that, oh, yeah, I want to learn something from Angela. How can she take care of her mother every day, Then she become a virus. One person can change the world. You can use the 4 steps. Use the 4 steps. And you become a virus. And when you become a virus, then people will come and ask you, how did you do that? Then you become a real bodhisattva. You become a real bodhisattva. And the 4 steps is in the Abhidhamma Kosha 4th chapter. I don't study Abhidhamma Kosha, but I can tell you, if I'm not mistaken, it is in ACI 5. 4 steps is in ACI 5. How is there anybody here who don't know about 4 steps? If you don't know about 4 steps, you can type 0. Is there anybody who don't know about the 4 steps? No, so everybody here know about 4 steps. Great. Okay, now my next question. Have anyone here tried using the 4 steps and achieve results? Have you got your results through the 4 steps? Have you? If yes, type 1. If no, type 0. Zane, yes. Rache, yes. Raymond, yes. Jenny, yes. Jackney, yes. Angela, 1 and 0. Okay, yes and no.
Teacher Rach, I didn't get your question. Sorry, I zoomed out.
Okay. The 4 steps, we use it in our life. We apply. Do you see result? Do you get the results from the 4 steps? If yes, then you type 1. If no, then you type 0. Okay, Ellen Marchet, very good. Okay, so we have yes, 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 and no. Jaslyn, yes. It is so important for you to put into practice yourself. My teacher always tell me, you can learn and learn. If you don't put it and see the result yourself, there'll come a day. My teacher always used the image when the book hit the fan, I don't know, maybe the American slang, means if something really bad happened in your life, then I said, you will be out of this Dharma. You need enough, you need faith, and you also need clear thinking. And where the faith come from is not a blind faith. The faith that comes from putting into practice and seeing the results. Let us help Alan. Okay, Alan said, what are the 4 steps? Step number 1, can somebody please tell? Step number 1.
Set a goal, set your intention.
Yeah.
Set your
Yes, just say out your goal, what you want. Yes, very good. Set your goal. Say just what you want. 2. Step 2.
find a partner that has same goal.
Find a partner that have the same goal. Okay? Play the basketball. The ball need to bounce on the floor. Bounce on the floor. Bounce on the floor. Okay? So you need somebody else. The seed you need to put in the soil. You need to put somewhere. Find a partner who want the same goal. Very good, Zane. Yeah, find a partner who want the same goal. Then do the planning, how to help the person. And step 3.
Starbucks. Starbucks, go
Not
to
yet. So fast, Starbucks. Eh? Wow, then just so fast shortcut already. Just do it. Yeah, I love that word. Just do it. Yeah. The Nike, just do it. Okay, help. Take action. Not just dream only. Oh, yeah, I want to help. But no action. Okay, do it. And then finally, only like what Angela say. Oh, yeah, she says Starbucks, correct. Sorry, Angela, I got you wrong. You're right. Okay, just do it. Go to the Starbucks. Okay, and the last one, Angela say, coffee celebration or rejoicing. Coffee celebrate. Yeah, very good. Yeah, Jenny summarized for us. Coffee celebrate. So I always tell my student nowadays, because she's very busy, she's in the Big 4, and then 很烦恼, sometimes cannot sleep. She said, I tell her what? I say, I tell yourself, no matter what, at night you cannot think of your problem. Tell yourself, tomorrow morning I give you the whole day to think about your problem, okay? Negotiate yourself. Tomorrow morning, the whole day I let you think about your problem, but right now we want to think about something else, okay? We want to think about something else. So keep on train your mind like you train the puppy. Like training the puppy, you know, the puppy don't want to do that. Yeah. Sit down, sit. Sit, you give it something, that the puppy eat something, right? Then the puppy will sit down. So you have to train the puppy. So these are the 4 steps that you have to do. She PM me the other day. She said, Rachel, can you please share with me how you create wealth or success through the 4 steps? Okay. I actually really, I can say when I first learned, I was really like, I'm lazy, I don't know what I want, you know. So I start off with like parking, those people, they teach me, oh yeah, parking, yeah, I get the results. Then I said, I want peace of mind. I get peace of mind. Then I said, no, I must try on the money. And somehow that time I really need money because my children, I got 2, my elders in Taiwan. I always want my children to have overseas education. I always want that, okay? And then, but because our country, Ringgit Malaysia, is going down, depreciate. so it's a bit of a pressure to say, to send them good education overseas. So I said, I need money. I said, okay, good. Now got the chance already for me to do 4 steps. And I want it very badly because 1 year later, they will need the money for their studies. So my son was, I think, Form 4 that time, or Form 3 or Form 4. Then I start to say, okay, I wanted to do that. And I really got very strong desire. Yes, I want to create the wealth. I want 1 million. I want a lot of money. So I set the goal, and I not just for myself. I find that whatever you do must be imbued with a bigger goal. So the mindset, why you want the money, not just for myself, for my children as a role model, and I have the time and the resources to continue to serve instead of thinking about money. Okay, so that was my mindset at that point in time. And then I find high karmic goal, and I like crazy. I'm very passionate. I find all opportunities. Everything I relate to money. Everything I think about. Even I go to kopitiam. Everything is like creating wealth. Every moment, every now and then. And then when my teacher, I learned for many, many years, she never asked me to do a single thing. One day, I saw her message when I woke up. She said, Rach, can you please help with this fundraising in one of the Dharma center in the Middle East? It is the only Dharma center in the Middle East. as we know, Middle East is an Islamic country, right? Or Islamic region. And immediately I tell my teacher, I say, yes. And then I haven't brushed my teeth, I start to do my work already. Because I'm very good in reading large volume of information and finding the core message. Because I'm thinking if I want to fundraise, I need to let the people understand what is happening. If I share exactly what my teacher shared to me, I say difficult to raise fund. Because so much information. Who want to read all these things? You think people so free? So I go and read. I pick the important one, what matters from the person who read, and then I create a summary, very direct to the point, and to show that it's authentic, why it's urgent, and everything. I put it in a proper, nice WhatsApp message, and I send out. Oh, I'm such a great. So many people, how I don't know where they come and PM me, they want to donate money, So I'm so thankful. I don't know who they come from everywhere, and then they say, okay, I'm donating this. And from my side, I think one great thing that I do, I'm not trying to praise myself, but I think when we fundraise, I keep a very good record, every single person. And I don't normally take the money and say that I donated in my name. I don't normally do that. I never do that. So each one who donate to me, I would do the work at night. Every day I spend a few hours to bank in, to do the transfer. Like I would say, Rache, 50, Zane, 100, Raymond, 200. I'll do one by one, one by one to give you back the credit, because you are the one who contribute, not me. Okay. And I put in the effort to do a lot of work for that. I snapshot, I screenshot, I receive the receipt, and then I send to one by one, Rache, one by one, every person will receive 3 things from me. I remember 3 or 4 things: receipt, thank you letter, okay, and the snapshot where it has been posted. So I do that kind of thing. And then we managed to fundraise within, because the teacher said they're very, very critical. They need the money within very short time. If they don't receive the money, they will be evicted. The land, they have to leave that place, because that place don't belong to them. They have to, I don't know, I forgot the story, the whole story, because very long story. Somehow they have to leave the place. The Dharma Center will have to close down. And I do a lot for Malaysia. That time, if you know Malaysia, we all know it's so sensational. That 1 MDB, such a sensation. We have such a huge debt because of the 1 MDB. And then our country is like so broke. And then we were hit by COVID that time. So they have this, for the first time in Malaysia, they have a government have the initiative to get money from the public, So who want to donate? It's called the One Malaysia, Tabung Satu Malaysia, something like that. So I actually donated to that, because I was thinking, wow, what a great opportunity. It's country, and I'm helping 33 million of people. I said, yeah, I was so happy. I said, wow, I really need that. I really need that. I'm not trying to help one person. I want to help the whole country. Wow, this is what I want. So I go for all those big ones, so very, very big, very, very, you find that we say the soil, the fertile soil, okay? So high coming object, those in crisis, okay? And also I help people who are like going for operation, they need money. And I help them, I send money to them. And those are among some of the things that I do, including ACIP. So from there, I do coffee meditation, really. Every day I do coffee, I'm so happy. Now and then I do coffee and meditation. And then it ripened, the money really come, okay? And the money come in the form of scholarship for my children where I want it at that time. So my second son is studying in France, 6 years. You imagine how much money would that be? 6 years without scholarship. Okay? And my youngest son is studying in Singapore, 4 years and then he recently just got another scholarship for another 4 years. He got the offer from NUS, NTU, SMU, and so many. So he said, I don't know which one to choose. And they like him so much. And they said, come on, interview. And then he was like doing an internship in one of the service centers, those Pusat Khidmat, it's like the politician service center. And then he said, what I'm doing right now is not related to the course. No, what you're doing is really related to the course. You come, they like him so much. So there's the 4 steps. You have to do it yourself. And you know how much money I saved from there? 2 million. Yeah, they never go directly to me because that is my intention. I said, I need the money. Okay. And I have the money. We prepare the money for the education, but we never expected the cost to go so high. And because of the depreciation, all these things, so it come like, wow, it's like, wow. And then he got so much money that he can go traveling in Europe without us giving him a single cent. Okay. So that's incredible. 2 million from there. And say, I feel so, wow, I see wow, it's really, you have to put it yourself, do the 4 steps and see the results. Okay. All right. So that's the 4 step and being the virus through that way. So very few people got to hear my 4 steps. But I think that it's really incredible. Some people, they heard it, they knew one, they will definitely, the moment they heard it, say, hey, please tell in detail how you actually do it. Okay. So you must have a very passionate desire that I really want, and it just happened at that time because I really need money, because I want my kids to have a overseas education. For the reason, number one, I don't like them to be very close to me. I said, you won't grow up if you're always with your mom. Okay, you need to be outside on your own. Then you will become independent. And because they go overseas, they are so close to me. My second son in France, he will text me. He's a he's the very, how to say, he's not the one very close to me last time. But now he texts me, say, Mom, do you have time to talk? Wow, now everybody want to talk to me, I said, my friends, they all want to talk to their son, but their son got no time for them. But my son is always checking whether do you have time to talk. They always tell me about their private life. Some of the things I cannot tell because my children, they are listening here. Okay, they say, hey, why are you telling other people? So they'll tell me about their private lives. That shows, to me, I feel that it's their trust. Their trust, yeah. And they always want to chill me, go here, go there. They want to go out with me. I'm very surprised. A lot at their age, they don't want to go out with their mom. They don't want to go out with their parent anymore. But my kids still want to go out with me. And chill me, go Europe. Already, I have to go. He said, come to France. He already asked me to go many times. I got no choice. I must go. So I said, okay lah, next year I go lah. I go and visit you lah. He said, maybe this year can or not? I said, I try lah. Cannot promise lah. Okay. Then another one, me go Korea. I said, I don't want to go leh. I say, maybe next year I try and see. Maybe see whether we can go next year or not. Actually, I enjoy staying at home. I don't really like going places because I've been to many places. Not really a lot, but I have been. And I think I'm very happy. I always tell people I find inner happiness. I don't have to go anywhere, but I feel happy. Okay, so the 4 steps are. What is that? Can somebody read to me? I'm wondering. What is that?
I'm in the coffee meditation in the kind of 折相布施折相布施 not know what happened. Wait. Well, this person, maybe ask a person who tap to read out lah.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand what is he trying to say. Ask the person to speak up.
Maybe she's not convenient to talk. Charmaine from Taiwan. So basically, we can say that coffee meditation is to think. We say that 身口意 seeds are planted through body, speech, and mind. Right or not? Body, speech, and mind. So when we coffee meditate, we are like thinking about that. You're trying to activate that, To me, I feel like you're like, whatever you think the next thing, isn't it? Now I want a cup of water, then I go there, correct? It's like your thought, right? So when you think about that, you are pouring water or whatever you call it, sunlight or fertilizer to let the thing come out faster. So it's like activating it. Yeah. So if you are thinking about negative emotion, then your negative emotion become more and more. Then you become more and more crazy. Then you become more and more crazy. And then you fall into depression or other mental problem. We all have that. I always feel that it's just a matter of like how much. Yeah. So coffee meditation is also a way of planting seeds skillfully through the mind. Because at night, I feel the yin yang, the energy at night is more negative. Then there's a tendency for us to think of our problem. And there's a tendency for us to feel our problem is more serious. Right? So at night, try not to think of your problem. It's difficult because you have a tendency that I want to think about that. There's a tendency I want to think about that. So sometimes I want to think about that. I say, okay, come, let's watch a movie. Okay, come, let's watch a movie, Korean movie. Okay, then that's how you get over it temporarily. And then tomorrow morning, let's talk about it. Then tomorrow morning, but it's not that serious anymore. Not that serious anymore. Okay, so coffee meditation is a skillful way to plant seeds at night when you fall to sleep. Think about the good thing. If you cannot, I have another suggestion for you. Okay. Of course, if you do force that, you should be doing coffee rejoicing. If you have a tendency, I really cannot do that. Then watch our class recording. At least you're planting some seeds, some dharma seeds. Watch the recording, then you're, oh my God, after some, okay, listen after a while, then you fall asleep. At least you don't think about the negative things. You don't cook. Your mind don't cook on the negative things. Huh? Okay, so Alan say that the ingredient have to be very, very sincere happiness when you do coffee meditation rather than false happiness. Subconscious must be open heart with sincere childlike happiness. If you can do that, that is wonderful. But if you can't, fake it until you make it. That is fine. And as long as you keep on doing that, it will become natural. Just like the kid, when they go to kindergarten, right? You teach them A, B, C. They're so difficult for them, They sing and sing. But after a while, I see they sing A, B, C, D, F, G, then they know already. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, Zay put it very well. It's about really visualizing what goodness you have done and looking at all the happy and joyful moment and emotion of people you have helped. And you grow your happiness deeper and stronger day by day. This is to help motivate you to continue your goodness act and also watering the good seed you have planted. Exactly. Agreed. 100% agreed. So this is my homework for you. I want you to use the 4 steps and become a role model, and hence become a real bodhisattva, to become a real bodhisattva. And that is bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, you can be standing on the planet and help many people. You can also be the bodhisattva right now and become the virus. And then many people will want to learn from you because you are a role model. Use the 4 steps to create the success that you want to see, or the happiness that you want to see. Okay, this is your homework, my personal homework for you for ACI 2. Okay, so are we ready to move on to the next topic? Okay, our next topic is this, the 5 paths. The 5 paths. What is this 5 paths? There are 5 stages in our spiritual growth. 5 stages in our spiritual growth. You have the path of accumulation, path of preparation, path of seeing, path of habituation, path of no more learning. I like to put it this way, 5 stages in spiritual growth. Path of accumulation is like there's something happen in your life, some disaster in life. something happened in your life in number 1, then path number 2, path of preparation. Somebody teach you the pen. Somebody come and tell you, oh, it's coming from us in the past. Okay, we have created the seed and it's ripening now. Okay, the yelling boss is coming from me. The yelling husband is coming from me. So at this stage, you study ACI. You contemplate on the content of ACI. You meditate. Okay. You meditate. And then, because what you study, you put into practice, you have a clear conscience. We say, when you say, oh, you study ACI, we say, oh, but we cannot hurt people. We have to plant good seeds, do good things. So you have a clear conscience. Because you do good things, you have clear conscience. You never go and hurt people. You don't have this evil and bad deed. So your conscience is clear, and that allows you to go into deep meditation. Without deep meditation, you cannot go to the path of seeing. Path of seeing is seeing emptiness directly. Path of seeing is to see emptiness directly, okay? See emptiness directly. And without going into deep meditation, impossible for us to see emptiness directly. And if you cannot see emptiness directly, then we cannot be on our way out of samsara. Once we see emptiness directly, coming out of that, we are in the path of habituation. We habituate with what we have gone through. We live our life differently. That we'll be doing, it will be like purification, and we won't be collecting bad karma. Because we will do nothing but goodness. Because we no longer believe the yelling boss is coming from himself, even though we still see that he's coming from himself, but I don't believe it anymore. And so I would react differently. I will act differently. I will respond differently. You will conduct your life with this higher wisdom. And finally, you reach no more learning, path of no more learning. You reach either nirvana or Buddhahood, depending on your goal. Whether your goal is nirvana or whether your goal is Buddhahood, they have the same 5 paths. They have the same 5 paths. Okay, the difference is, number 1, we have renunciation, right? But if you have Buddhahood, you need renunciation and bodhicitta. And then number 2, when you're learning all these things, you're learning, put into practice, learning about all these things, but it's imbued for you. If our goal is Buddhahood, we have to be imbued. What we keep on develop our bodhicitta. And what is the difference for number 3? One is see emptiness directly. One is see emptiness directly with bodhicitta. Okay, now let us see how we can apply this in our life. Yay! Apply in our life. Thanks to Ellen, I keep on have to crack my mind how to apply. Ellen say, how to reach Buddhahood so far away? Huh? How ne? Tell me lah. Okay. Okay. So, how can we apply that in our life? Number 1, for example, number 1, we say that in life, let's put it in the kitchen or in the office. Put it in the kitchen, in the office. Number 1, you have a yelling in the house, you have a yelling husband. The husband yell at you. After all your hard work, I didn't do anything. He just yelled at me. Number 1. Okay, or in the office, I didn't do anything. I just do my work. My boss come in and yell at me. Okay. Then number 2, remember the pen. Oh, it's coming from me. The boss is coming from me. Oh, the yelling husband is coming from me. Okay, somebody will teach you about the pen, bring you to study group, bring you to ACI, and you study the pen, You study emptiness, you know that, oh, it's coming from me. Okay, the yelling boss is coming from me. Or the yelling husband is coming from me. Okay, you keep on practice, study. Contemplate like what we are doing right now. We are thinking, discussing. Then meditate. Oh, really? Is the husband really coming from me? Is the yelling husband really coming from me? Keep on working that in your meditation. Keep on working that in your meditation. And meditate. And then there will come a day. This one, number 2, is they say, okay, let me tell you here. Geshe always say, the pen, you have to listen 3,000 times. They say, if you learn the pen well enough, you can close the door to the 3 lower realm. So what do you mean by well enough? Well enough is to understand that not only you coming from you, the husband is coming from you. You need to understand that you put yourself in the kitchen. Once you understand that not only the husband, yelling husband is coming from you, you also understand that you put yourself in the kitchen. You put yourself in that situation. From something set in motion long ago, could be in the past life, for this thing to happen. Okay? And then path of seeing, you finally see that I didn't do anything. That husband never exists. Path of seeing, you see emptiness. You see the emptiness that I didn't do anything, husband just disappear. Path of seeing. The one that you're angry at was never there, never exists, and it's impossible. Path of seeing. There is no I didn't do anything husband out there from their own side. There is no I didn't do anything boss out there from their own side. That is number 3. You see that finally yourself. Yeah, you see the emptiness of that. And then coming out of that, or you realize that habituation, you are getting your mind to habituate what you realize. You still see the yelling husband still come from his own side. You're struggling with the idea. You still see it, but you don't believe. You still see the yelling boss coming at you. You're still struggling. You're not happy, but you know it's not true. He's not really coming from him. You struggle with that. Okay, so number 4, because you struggle with that, you don't believe that he's coming from his own side. And so did you yell back? No. Number 4, you might get used to what you realize in number 3. Okay, and so the husband still might yell at you. Why? Because of the seed that you planted long ago. It's already a cement. Okay, so this is a purification. It happened. You still see that he's coming from his side, yelling at you. I didn't do anything. He's just yelling at me, but you don't believe anymore. It's not, you know, it's not true, and so you didn't yell back. You won't respond negatively. Okay, that is number 4, path of habituation. That is where you get rid of you purify yourself of the negative seeds that you collected last time, long time ago, and you're not replanting a negative seed. And if you keep on doing that, you purify yourself more and more, because you're not collecting. You purify yourself, you're not collecting bad seed. Correct? You're doing good thing, right? So more and more pure karma that you collect, and eventually you reach number 5, no more learning. That impossible to get upset at all. You have stopped all your negative emotion permanently. I'm wondering how it would happen, you know. And what happened if on that day he yelled at you, and you're okay with that. You're not upset anymore. You're not angry anymore. I'm sure that he will be inspired to follow the same footsteps. He will be one, what happened to my wife? Why is she not angry? Okay, then they will want to learn from you. Okay, so these are the 5 stages in the spiritual growth that we can use in our life. Okay, let me check any message. This is the second part we learned today. Okay. Alan say, like what I say, faking it, but fake too much, becoming not real. I can visualize, but the inner soul is not ready, does need a lot of steps to find the real happiness. Yeah, a lot of people, they have that problem. When we first learned also, I can't feel happy with that. They say, coffee medic, what is so happy about that? Okay, you say, you cannot be happy, yeah. It's difficult to rejoice. Rather than harp on it and to harp on it to think it will help, use other method too, or don't even think about it for a while and let nature take its course, but make come back again when your soul is ready. This is my opinion. If you have done a good deed, even though you cannot be very happy, I'm sure you'll be happy that at least you've done something good, right? Yeah, like when I first started, I don't feel happy. I cannot do coffee meditation. Happy for what? How to be happy also, I don't know. Okay. But then, yeah, I'm happy that I do something good. Yeah, I think about that. Yeah, it's happy that my daughter was telling me the other day, I'm trying to inspire her on all this. Okay. And then she said, one day she just started work in Taiwan, already 2 years, second year. Then she saw an old lady pushing the cart with the recycle paper, and the thing dropped. And then her first reaction will be, she ran over there and quickly help her put all these things together. So she said she was saying, oh my God, something I want to tell you. I'm so happy I did a good thing today. I said, oh, what a great thing. So we rejoice on that. Okay. So at least you rejoice that, yeah, I never do like that, but now I'm doing it. Yeah, even though you can't be extremely happy, but I'm sure there's some happiness that I'm doing some good thing. Yeah. And then slowly, your heart will open up and you'll be able to be more happy, yeah, without forcing yourself too much. Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Ellen. Yeah, some coming, yeah, once you open up, when your heart open, there's a heart opening, your heart open, you'll be able to feel the inner, like what you mentioned, the childlike happiness, innocent happiness. Yeah. But try, at the very least, try, because we know that we plant seeds by body, speech, and mind. So with the skillful mean, even though I can't be very, very happy, it's okay. At least think about, oh, I did this, oh, I'm doing this. So I never do this, but now I'm doing this. I give a smile to the person. Yeah. I had to open the door. Yeah. Yeah. When I want to say something mean, I hold back because I understand karma and I'm happy that I'm doing something good. Even though your happiness is not like, oh, I'm very happy, childlike happiness, but at least, yeah, I'm happy that I'm doing something good. I know I'm doing something good. I'm trying, and that is incredible. Give yourself a pat on your shoulder. Yeah, I'm doing something good. Okay, so keep on trying. Our mind has been set in that way long ago. How we carry with us, the way how we look at things as coming from themselves, right? Do you think you can change it just overnight, or just with a few classes, with 1 year of studying, with just listening to the pen a few times? You have to struggle. Even though you struggle, and that is incredible. You have heard that long enough. It's incredible because you're trying to break the cycle. Remember, ECI, when we learn about the cycle, the samsara, which is turning, you're putting pen inside, 2 pen, 3 pen. Keep on doing that, it will stop the cycle of samsara. So a little effort to collect some goodness, why not? Yeah, I cannot be very happy at night, never mind. Just even not at night, in a normal day, you can sometimes think about some goodness and share with other people. This is what I did after I understand, after attending the class. This is what I'm doing. Yeah. I never do that last time, but I'm doing this. I'm happy I'm doing this. I'm sure there'll be some happiness inside, even though not very, very happy. At least something, I know I'm doing something good, you know. Yeah. And last time I used to quarrel with people. Now I never quarrel with people. I was telling my son the other day, I said, last time, Mommy, you go anywhere, if they do like that, I want to show McDonald's or anywhere I go, I should ask the manager to come. I want to talk to them and all this thing, you know. But now I said, yeah, I see it's coming from me. Okay, now, you know, they are just suffering being like us. Yeah. Okay, as long as I tell them already, they say, that's okay, that's fine. So I'm happy. I said, I never make their life more miserable. I could have made their life more miserable last time, you see. So with the understanding of karma and emptiness, then our behavior will change. And because our behavior change, what kind of seed we collect? We change our seed. Then the projector running here will also change. Then your life around you will start to change. Today we are going to go into the definition of bodhicitta. We learned the short definition. Before we go into the long definition, let's understand that in this ACI 2, we are in which school? We are in the lower middle way. Okay, we are in the lower middle way. We are putting on the hat of the lower middle way. Swatantrika Madhyamika. Okay, so in this school, they say that there are 3 Buddhahood, which basically means that there are 3 tracks. 3 Buddhahood here means there are 3 tracks. You can see that why got 3 tracks? Listener track, self-made Buddha track, and the Mahayana or the Bodhisattva track. You got how many Buddhahood again? 3 Buddhahood. They call it Buddhahood. But is it really Buddhahood? Is it really Buddhahood? Okay, so the low one, the listener track, all these one I got 5 paths also. Just now we mentioned about the 5 paths, remember? The 5 stages in the spiritual growth. All 3 have 5, 5, 5. They are the same. But their goal eventually, they call it enlightenment. They call it enlightenment, but it's not really Buddhahood. They call it Buddhahood lah. They call it Buddhahood, but it's not really Buddhahood. So for the listener, it is actually Nirvana. We know their goal is Nirvana, but they call it Buddhahood also. They call it enlightenment. Then for self-made Buddha, they also call it enlightenment. They also call it Buddhahood, but actually it's Nirvana. Okay, only the Mahayana track is their goal is Buddhahood. Okay, now. Yeah, summarize again. In this lower middle way school, there are 3 tracks. 3 tracks. Listener, self-made Buddha, and Mahayana. Okay. So if I follow the listener track, what is the listener? Listener track, they are said to be able to achieve Nirvana, right? They listen, they can teach you, but they cannot apply. And for Mahayana, they are not Mahayana, okay? They are not able to really apply the Mahayana one, okay? So they listen, they are able, I don't know how, okay? I don't know how, but I just can share with you listener track, and their goal is Nirvana, Nibbana. So their goal is to end all the permanent cessation of all the negative emotion. And they also have 5 paths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same as the 5 paths. So just to clarify, so that, sometimes you say, huh? Why of them got Buddhahood? Got 3 Buddhahood? Yeah, they say Buddhahood lah, but it's not really Buddhahood. It's actually Nirvana. But they call it, for them, they call it Buddhahood. They call it enlightenment. Okay, so the second one, self-made Buddha. Self-made Buddha, wow, from the name, self-made, wow, they can make themselves Buddha without a teacher. But actually, in many lifetimes ago, they already have many, many, many teachers. They got many teachers. In the past, they have accumulated a lot of greatness, goodness, that it ripened in this lifetime that they become, actually arhat, they become an arhat. Call it self-made Buddha. Actually, it's not really Buddha, it's an arhat. Okay, they reach nirvana. They reach nirvana. Also, same thing, permanent cessation of all mental afflictions. Okay. So forget about the name. The name is not really, they are not really Buddhahood, they are not really enlightenment, they are not really bodhicitta, but they have the same term. They have the same term bodhicitta, they have the same term enlightenment, they have the same term Buddhahood, but actually their goal is nirvana. Okay. Only the highest one, the one we call it Mahayana, is the one that reach Buddhahood. Okay, Buddhahood. And what is the difference between Nirvana and Buddhahood? Nirvana, you just permanent cessation of all mental afflictions. Okay, permanent cessation of all mental afflictions. We'll go into the detail of all the Nirvana in next class. No, not next, another class. No, yeah. Class 5 or 6, class 5 or 6, we will go into that. So I'm not going to touch in detail, okay, about Nirvana and Arhat. The difference between, just a quick one, will be for Arhat and Buddha, what is the difference? Okay, you practice a path of seeing, you see emptiness directly, you habituate, you get rid of all your negative emotion, you reach Nirvana, Arhat. Okay, even though your goal is Buddhahood, you still have the obstacles to omniscience to clear. Once you clear the obstacles to omniscience, then you become a Buddha. So a little bit more to go. In ACI 1, remember we learned 2 types of obstacles? Remember or not? 2 obstacles. So the first obstacle is the obstacles, those negative emotion one, which you eliminate when you reach Nirvana. Then the second obstacle is the one that you need to eliminate to reach Buddhahood. Alan asks, okay, the 3 tracks. So in the school, there are 3 paths, how to know which path to go. So some people, their goal is, I finish university degree, good enough. Some people will say, I want to go master's. Some people say, I want to do PhD. Okay. So for us, our goal, we want to try to reach the highest goal. We want to reach the highest goal to become a Buddha. Okay. They say, if your goal is Arhat, to reach Nibbana, that's fine. But when you reach there, Lord Buddha will come to you. Some Buddha will come to you. Hey, get out. What about other people? You are enjoying. You see, Angela, like Angela is like now she's an Arhat already. She's enjoying that. You see Angela? Say, hey, what about other people, Angela? You see other people are suffering. You don't care, man. Your friend last time, you attend ACI together. You have to come back and show us how to do it. Then Angela said, okay, I come back lah.
To bring them up, left them behind.
Okay, you have to share your secret, how you reach there. Lord Buddha will wake you up, say, okay, then you come back. And then you come back and you continue to practice until you become a Buddha. Why? Because when you become a Buddha, you have the 4 parts of the body. Always remember, that is where you can really help people. Okay, because you can, out of compassion, take the body of the cat. Out of compassion, take the body of the dog. And out of compassion, you think, somebody here need an irritating partner. I'm not going to send the cat and the dog. I'm going to send an irritating partner because that will help you. They know with the omniscient mind. 6 months down the road, this thing will work. Okay, now we are ready to go for the boring part. The definition, long definition of bodhicitta. We learned the short definition. Now we have the long definition. When I look at the long definition, I want to pengsan, I want to faint. This long definition is by Master Sangha. Can somebody read for me for the first para and let me rest a while?
First, it is that main mental awareness belonging to the greater way, which is focused on achieving total enlightenment for the benefit of others, and which is matched with the state of mind that is associated with it. The aspiration to achieve total enlightenment.
Okay, that's the first part. Then the second part, can somebody read the second part? Secondly, the whole thing is a definition. Can you believe that? Oh my God, what a long definition. Anybody want to help me to read the second part?
Secondly, it is a knowledge belonging to the greater way, which acts as a door for entering the greater way, or is something of the type, and which is included into the activity side of the standard division into the two of view and activity.
Thank you, Angela and Zane. Okay, this is a long definition. It is in homework question 1. And we are going to dissect and explain why some of the words are there and why it is important to be there. Because without the word, let's say if you take out the main, then you become something that is not a bodhicitta, become a bodhicitta. You take out the mental, something that is not a bodhicitta, become a bodhicitta. And therefore, they have to be there. So we are going to understand why they have to be there. So there's a reason why they are there. Lah. And we are here to understand why we want to put the word. Otherwise, we will complain and say, hey, why is it so long? Huh? Okay, so we come back to this one. First, it is that main, the word main. It is a main mind. So we want to understand why they need to put the word main mind. So is bodhicitta the main mind? Is bodhicitta the main mind, or is that a mental function? Is bodhicitta the main mind, or is bodhicitta the mental function? Okay, what is main mind? Main mind is the overall state of consciousness, general awareness, your general awareness. Okay, just like you're aware right now. If I box you, I know I don't want to box you, I don't want to plant back karma. Okay, somebody being knocked down by a boxer, then you almost lost your consciousness. Okay, so main mind is general consciousness, general awareness. Okay, then the mental function, if it is a mental function, it is a secondary mind. What do you mean by secondary mind? The secondary mind, like there's one particular part of your main mind, like a thought, feeling, you know. Let's talk about the mental function. What is a mental function? What could that be? They say one part of your main mind. One part of your main mind, a thought or a feeling, and they depend on the main mind. For example, mental function. I remember when I learned this one, when my teacher said mental function, I always memorize, because it's so difficult. The information is not easily available to talk about mental function. So what is mental function? Like if you are determination, I'm so determined, it is a mental function. Concentration is a mental function. Your negative emotion, Jealousy is a mental function. Your attention, paying attention, is a mental function. Love is a mental function. Doubt is a mental function. And in Abhidhamma, there are 46 mental functions, whereas in the mind-only school, we have 51 mental functions. And feeling good, feeling bad is also a mental function. Seeing emptiness directly is also a mental function. Does that matter? Main mind or the mental function? Your body chitta, is the body chitta that we are going to develop, is that a main mind or is that a mental function? Maitreya and Asanga, they say it's a main mind. Atisha says it's a mental function. So, okay, so the argument that the argument is, okay, bodhicitta got two parts, isn't it? Say, I want to become a Buddha. Right now, it's one, it's a mental function. I want to become a Buddha. And then another one, I want to help all beings. Another mental function. So bodhicitta has two different, can you see that they have two different thoughts? Okay, they have two different mental functions. If bodhicitta is, if bodhicitta is a mental function, the moment you think about, I want to become a Buddha, the thought, you will lose the other one. You will lose the other one. And the moment you think about, then it cannot be a bodhicitta. And the moment you think about, I want to help everyone, then you lose the other one. Why? Because there are two different thoughts. One is, I want to become a Buddha. One is, I want to help all beings. They say this is a two different thoughts. And therefore, bodhicitta cannot be a mental function. Because the moment you hold on to this mental function, you lose this. The moment you hold on to this mental function, you will lose this because they are two opposite thoughts, two different thoughts. And therefore, for that reason, bodhicitta has to be the main mind that holds these two thoughts. It is like the picture, the fish bowl, the bowl with two fish. It has to be the main mind because bodhicitta, you have this, I want to become a Buddha and I want to help all beings. They are two different thoughts. And the mind cannot hold two different thoughts at the same time. The mind cannot hold two different thoughts at the same time. And therefore, it has to be the main mind. Otherwise, you will lose your bodhicitta. The moment you think about, I want to help all beings, then you lose the bodhicitta already. Because bodhicitta is these two things. I want to become a Buddha to help all living beings. This is a very difficult idea. You can always come back to watch the recording when you're ready. Because when I first learned this one, I don't understand it, to be very honest. And I'm very happy because I need to prepare. Yeah. And so I have to work through that. And yeah, let me summarize this for you here. It has to be the main mind. The reason is the mind cannot hold two different thoughts at the same time. So it has to be the main mind, that like the bowl. Can you see the bowl that holds the two fish together? Reason is, we say bodhicitta is you say, I want to become a Buddha. I want to help all beings. It's a two different mental functions. If it is a mental function, the moment you think about, I want to become a Buddha, you lose your bodhicitta because because they cannot hold these two together. And the moment you think about, I want to help all beings, you lose this one. So it has to be the main mind that hold these two different thoughts, because bodhicitta has two focus. What are the two focus? I want to become a Buddha. I want to help all beings. So it's the main mind with these two thoughts, two different thoughts. Okay? And another example would be why bodhicitta is the main mind. It's like the sponge. It's like the sponge. We say the mind, when we have bodhicitta, it's like your mind imbued or infused with the love, infused or imbued with this love. It's like the sponge. And there's another very good example I can give you. You know, driving when you're drinking alcohol, driving under the influence. I think Tashila gave this example. Okay, when you're driving, you're watching the road, right? You're looking at the road. But in your mind, you're looking at the road, but at the same time, it's infused with the alcohol. Your judgment is infused by the alcohol. So when you see emptiness directly, it is a mental function, and in your mind is infused with this love. It's like the alcohol in your mind. Okay, now can you get the idea? Is it better to get the idea of that? Yeah, okay, Raymond, no. Okay, so the bodhicitta is your main mind. Yeah, so your main mind is infused with this love. Okay, so when you see emptiness directly, they say it is a mental function. When you see emptiness directly, it is a mental function. So if bodhicitta, if we define what is a bodhisattva, what is a bodhisattva? Okay, you need somebody, they have this love, isn't it? So can we, then that means that no bodhisattva ever see emptiness directly. If seeing emptiness directly, if let's say bodhicitta is not the main mind, if bodhicitta is not the main mind, okay? Now another question, I'll throw another question. If bodhicitta is not the main mind, then when I see emptiness directly, during that time, there's no thought, no perception, correct? No conceptualization, correct? Right? We say we cannot conceptualize, cannot think of anything, right? Then no bodhisattva ever see emptiness directly. And therefore, the bodhicitta is the main mind. The main mind is, oh, you're seeing emptiness, it's infused like the alcohol. You're driving under the influence of the alcohol. You see emptiness directly under the influence of the love. Okay? So you have to work with that. It's very hard. The concept is hard. Yeah. So therefore, you have to put the word main. Main is a very, very important word. You cannot take out the word main. Okay, come back. That is in question 2, where they ask you whether it is main mind or mental function. So we've done that. We move on to the next one. Mental. Why we need to put the word mental awareness? If I don't put the word mental awareness, it will become a different, something that is not a bodhicitta become a bodhicitta. Why they need the word mental? Okay, homework question 3. What thing is not this wish but might be confused with the wish if we left out the word mental? If we didn't put the mental awareness, it can be physical awareness. Right? It can be other sensory awareness like seeing, the awareness, your senses, seeing, taste, smell, hear. Therefore, you need to put the word mental. If not, we might mistaken sensory consciousness as bodhicitta. Okay, again, we have to put the word mental. If we don't put main mental awareness, we take out the word mental, then other people might think that, oh, sensory consciousness is also a bodhicitta. Sensory awareness like seeing, tasting, smelling, hearing, they are also bodhicitta. Okay, but here is you're talking about the main mind, main mental consciousness. Well, these people in the monastery, they go so deep into all these things. Main mental awareness. So we cover main, we cover mental. Next one will be greater. Why we need to put the word greater, belonging to the greater way? Why? If I don't put belonging to the greater way, we will think that it is those pre-bodhicitta. We want to exclude the pre-bodhicitta. The pre-bodhicitta is the one that we force upon ourselves, which is not real one. Here they want the real bodhicitta. The real bodhicitta is the one belonging to the greater way. What is a real bodhicitta? The one that comes spontaneously, effortlessly, genuine bodhicitta. And that is a Mahayana bodhicitta. Again, I said real bodhicitta, they are trying to differentiate real bodhicitta, which is spontaneous, effortless, and genuine, which rather than those that false, not the real one, the baby bodhicitta, the artificial bodhicitta, the sugarcane bodhicitta, which is not the real bodhicitta. Let's look at what is not real bodhicitta. Not real bodhicitta can be separated into two. Sugarcane bodhicitta can be separated into two. They are not real bodhicitta yet. Okay, number one is called sugarcane bodhicitta. Sugarcane bodhicitta is like you come to the class and then you hear in the class, you listen in the class, oh, wow, so nice. I can become, oh, I can become this perfect angel that can help so many people. Wow, sounds cool leh. I want to have this bodhicitta. And that is sugarcane skin bodhicitta, not a real bodhicitta. Okay, you come to class a few times and say, oh, sounds cool. This idea sounds cool. I want to have that. Do you have bodhicitta? Yes, but not the real one. You have the sugarcane skin bodhicitta, or not the real bodhicitta, or you can call it baby bodhicitta, or we can call it a pre-bodhicitta, or you can call it artificial bodhicitta, or you can call it sugarcane skin bodhicitta. Another one, also not the real one, is called sugarcane tooth bodhicitta. Sugarcane tooth bodhicitta, where you learn in the class for a few years already, like maybe me, okay? And then I said, yeah, I want to have this bodhicitta, but it's not very spontaneous yet. It's not very spontaneous yet. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the one that differentiate that is that it comes so naturally, like what is part of you, like what every day you're infused with that love for all beings, and so automatic, so spontaneous, effortlessly. And that is the real bodhicitta. And so that's the reason why they put belonging to the greater way, to kind of exclude those not the real bodhicitta. So which bodhicitta are you? What do you think? Are you on the Mahayana bodhicitta, which is the real one, number one? Or are you on the number 2? Not the real bodhicitta. Number 2 can be separate into 2 and 3. Yeah. 2 will be like, I come to the class, I heard it, I think, yeah, I want it, that sounds cool. Yeah. Number 3 will be, yeah, I'm working towards that. I'm working towards that. Yeah, I'm working to that. think I have bodhicitta, but maybe not the real bodhicitta. And just say 3. Sugarcane took bodhicitta. Yeah, learn a few years. I'm working towards that. Yeah, but it's not very spontaneous. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we've finished that one and we go to the next one. That one is belonging to the greater way. Nobody dare to put the number because you're not very sure. I also don't know which one I am. There's something like that, is it? Or you're very not sure that I think I'm one, I dare not put one, things like that, is it? But it doesn't matter, but it helps us to think about that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one would be the next question. They ask you why we need to put for the benefit of others. Let me look at the definition again. First, it is the main. We already explained the main. Why we need to put main. Okay, infused inside, imbued, it has to be the main mind that hold the two thoughts. Then we know why we have to put mental. Main mental awareness. If I don't put mental, I could be thinking about physical sensory awareness. Then I have to put belonging to the greater way. Why I put belonging to the greater way? To exclude the pre-bodhicitta, to exclude the artificial bodhicitta, to exclude those that is not real, which is focused on achieving total enlightenment. Okay, the next one is total enlightenment. Why I need to put the word total? Why I need to put the word total? Do you remember just now I said we are on which school? Which cap we are wearing? Swatantrika Madhyamika, the lower middle way, where they have 3 enlightenment. So we want to exclude the other 2, which is not really enlightenment, right? They are nirvana, right? But they use enlightenment. So we need to put the word total.
How come we are not at Mahayana?
Sorry, I cannot hear you, Angela. Your line breaking.
Oh, I say, why are we not at Mahayana? Instead, we are at this Chika Mahamika only.
In this ACI 2, we are it is based on the lower middle way. So we also need to study the lower middle way for us to understand. So according to the lower middle way, they have 3 tracks. Okay, there are 3 tracks, and these 3 tracks, each one of them also call it enlightenment. They reach enlightenment. What are the 3 tracks? They have the listener, self-made Buddha, and the Mahayana. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, but the teacher, so Geshe Michael lineage is practice Mahayana, right?
Yes, we are. But we also learn other school. Along in ACI, you will also learn different school. Isn't it good to understand what is their viewpoint? Yeah.
Get it? Yeah, okay.
And it will help us because for example, in ACI 1, we did mention that we also learn the different schools, right? And the different way of looking at emptiness, and it helped us because they are bringing us up. In one shot, I tell you everything 100% coming from you. So it's difficult for people to put it into practice. And so sometimes bring it a bit down, it helps us to understand, like you need to go to kindergarten before you go to primary school, then you go to secondary school, it helps you. Okay, so let's hear what this school say. Okay, we say what this school say about the whole thing. For them, the school, they have 3 tracks. And for listener, self-made and Mahayana. And they call it enlightenment. So for the definition of bodhicitta, we put the word total to exclude these two lower tracks. Because these two lower tracks, they also say enlightenment. But it's not enlightenment, correct or not? So we add the word total to exclude these two schools. Okay? If we don't put the word total, we might mistaken these two lower tracks, which is not, because these two lower tracks actually is lower nirvana. Their goal is lower nirvana. By putting the word total, we exclude, we eliminate these two lower school, these two lower wishes, sorry. Okay, so let's go back to the definition. We have the main, we already explained the main mind that infused with the bodhicitta. Mental, exclude from physical sensory awareness. Greater way, to exclude from the baby, from the artificial bodhicitta. Add the word total to exclude the lower two wishes. And for the benefit of all others. Benefit of all others. Why we need to put for the benefit of all others? If we don't put benefit of all others, just now come back to the three tracks. Self-made, listener and self-made, for them, what they strive for, the kind of enlightenment is for their own sake. Right? They reach nirvana for their own sake. Only the Mahayana is when they work for the benefit of all beings. Therefore, we need to put the word for the benefit of others to exclude from these two lower tracks. Because these two lower tracks, they also call themselves enlightenment. They reach enlightenment. Right? Yeah. But they reach enlightenment for their own benefit. So we add the word for the benefit of others to exclude these two lower tracks. Oh, so happy, finally finished the long definition, the explanation. Okay, so just to conclude this is your definition. First is the main mental awareness, belonging to the greater way, focus on achieving total enlightenment for the benefit of others, and then which is matched with the state of mind that is associated with it, the aspiration, the desire to achieve total enlightenment. Second, it is a knowledge belonging to the greater way, which acts as the door for entering the greater way, and which is included into the activity side of the standard division into the two of view and activity. What is this last word? Standard division into the two of the view and activity. So I quickly tell you, this one. It's not, they don't cover in detail. They don't mention much about this. We always say that there are two, where is my lineage? I forget to bring in the lineage. Yeah, not this one. Okay, if you remember in ACI 1, we have, I show you the lineage, our lineage. We show that there are two sides, isn't it? It's very much same as the two wings of the bird. One is on activity, 就是发菩提心，行菩萨道, which is on the just now that one. You can see the wing in this part, the method. Okay, the other side, it will be the correct view of emptiness, isn't it? The lineage are all on emptiness. Nagarjuna, all the emptiness food. So you need the two wings of the bird. Good luck for you, good luck. Good luck for, I don't know, your homework one, such a long definition. Good luck. I don't know how you're going to manage. And we finish our class today. Let me see. Two wings of the bird. Yeah. Okay, we come back to this one. Two. You can see the lineage, what we born on, all these things, do good deeds, all these things. And then there will be the one on chitta without wisdom is not perfected. wisdom without bodhicitta is not perfected. Okay, so wisdom, correct view of emptiness. But if you infuse it with love, it becomes perfection of wisdom. You see emptiness directly, can from here, yes. But if you see emptiness directly with love, and that is perfection of wisdom. You need both. You need both. Okay? And I never finished the class earlier. This is the first time. I'm so happy. Should I do chapter 4? There's 10, 15, I got 15 minutes. Oh, Angela said she want to go to sleep already. Okay. Let me see. I can decide. I have 15 minutes. You still have to be here for 15 minutes. Okay. Let me, if you don't mind, because next class is also chapter 4 is also on bodhicitta. They have the 4 types of bodhicitta, 3 types of bodhicitta, 2 types of bodhicitta, right? I would like to touch a little bit on the bodhicitta. Angela said, no. Okay, the bodhicitta, because it's related. 2 classes on bodhicitta. This class and the next class is on bodhicitta. And then we will go for nirvana. Or do you have any question on this class? On this class, this topic, this topic only. Yeah, need to digest. It's true, Jenny. Need to digest. Take time to digest. But I think I have summarized everything, put it nicely, so you can always refer back to that to get a clarification.
Teacher Rach,
Yes.
questions 1 again. You look at the
Yes.
question. Can check with
Question
you
1.
the Tibetan Tachin Samke. What's the meaning?
China, same K.
No, not this one.
Is it this one? No. Another one. I just showed this only, right?
Oh, okay. Then is a homework question, sorry.
Okay. Tachin is a big. Tachin is always big. Same K is the
Samke.
bodhicitta.
Yeah,
It's a bodhicitta. Right. So you're talking about the Mahayana bodhicitta.
Mahayana Bodhicitta.
Let me open the homework and see which one you're referring to. Homework question.
Yes, homework question 1. Touching Samke.
Tachin or Tachin?
T-E-K.
Yeah, TK. Tachin, Samke. Tachin, Samke. Tachin is always talking about big. Samke is a bodhicitta. Let's see. Wow, Jesslyn take the effort to learn Tibetan. Sorry, I'm not a Tibetan scholar. Yeah. So Tachin is a Mahayana. It's always big. As far as I know, Tachin, if I'm not a Tibetan scholar, but I know this word. Tachin is always Mahayana, big. Tachin is always big. Samke is a bodhicitta. So they are referring to the Mahayana bodhicitta. Any other questions on this class? If not, then I would like to do a little bit on the bodhicitta, the different types.
Okay.
And then, Okay, so because next week otherwise it'll be too heavy, then I'll have to rush. This one's still okay, they're not too heavy because I think I put the material nicely to refer to. So we can save time. Okay, ACI 2, chapter 4. Why I can bring in this element is because it will not come out in your chapter 4, but it is inside your notes and is in the reading. So I would like to cover it. Okay, it's not in your homework chapter 4. Okay, let's in this class chapter 4 next week we will be doing 4 different types of bodhicitta, then 3 different types of bodhicitta, then 2 different types of bodhicitta. But for the 2 different types of bodhicitta, they have 2 types of category. So I'm going to cover the one that's not going to come out in your homework. Okay. Which is this one. There are 2 ways to categorize the bodhicitta. These 2 ways never come out in your homework, but it's very important. And it is covered in other ACI courses. I think it's in a more advanced ACI courses. So I think here they just kind of like bring it in and then only bring it in and then let you understand a little bit, then they will cover in detail in other courses. We'll come back to this idea again. So deceptive bodhicitta. Deceptive bodhicitta, or we call it apparent bodhicitta or regular bodhicitta, or called Kunsuk Denpa. Kunsuk Denpa, this spelling, I am not very sure. I need to check. I'm lazy. This I add in. It's not in the reading. Kunsuk Denpa. I add in. I learned before. I don't know whether I spelled correctly or not. Kunsuk Denpa. So we say bodhicitta is when you want to become a Buddha for all beings, correct or not? But why is it called deceptive? Why is it called apparent? Because the bodhicitta looks like it is a bodhicitta, but it is not a bodhicitta. Why like that one? Deceptive bodhicitta is called deceptive because it looks like bodhicitta, but it's not bodhicitta. It is deceptive because it focuses on things around us existing as deceptive reality. For example, I have this bodhicitta. Okay, and I'm focusing on Zen, Jaslyn, or people around me, family, and all these things, friends, people around me who are existing as deceptive reality. And therefore, that kind of bodhicitta is called deceptive bodhicitta. Whereas ultimate bodhicitta is seeing emptiness directly, direct perception emptiness. It's very hard, right? The concept, right? Ultimate bodhicitta is where it is the code word for direct perception of emptiness. And the Tibetan word should be Dundam Denpa. I'm quite sure, even though I haven't checked. Ultimate love. Ultimate bodhicitta is ultimate love. Why? We say seeing emptiness directly is ultimate bodhicitta. That one you have to cook on that. And it is a very difficult idea to explain. And I can say that it's just that deceptive, to separate that would be deceptive reality is the bodhicitta that we focus on the existing things around us, those things around us, and they are deceptive reality. And they are deceptive reality. And therefore therefore the bodhicitta that we have, that we claim to have, that we focus on these existing things that appear as deceptive reality, is therefore a deceptive bodhicitta. Because we are not focusing on emptiness, and only emptiness tell the truth. And therefore seeing emptiness directly is ultimate bodhicitta. It's very difficult idea. You have to work on that. Yeah. I also last time say, why seeing emptiness directly is ultimate bodhicitta. Yeah. This one is not in your homework, but I just want to cover it. A person is called deceptive reality. But when we see emptiness directly, we can only see ultimate reality. But when we see emptiness directly, we can only see ultimate reality. It is a difficult concept, but you have to think about that. Okay? Just so if you don't understand at this moment, I think the shortcut would be for you to understand would be deceptive bodhicitta is called deceptive bodhicitta because it is focused on the deceptive things around us. It is focused on the deceptive things around us. Okay? Things that what we see, an average person like us, average person like me, I see things as deceptive. I see the things Raymond coming from him when it's not, right? But I see him and that is how I look at it. Therefore, the bodhicitta that I have is a deceptive bodhicitta. Hold on, Ellen, and the last one. Whereas ultimate bodhicitta is the code word for direct emptiness. Okay, Ellen, yes, go ahead.
Can we say, can we say that what do you say by deceptive, right? It's almost like Matrix, the movie. Is there any relation to it? I mean, I just want to relate. How they come up with this deceptive bodhicitta, because the Matrix also tell him that, the blue pills and the red pill. So which one you're choosing? What is the reality?
Ellen, I don't remember watching Matrix. If I watched, I could have watched a lot of movie. I cannot, I don't know the content, so I cannot comment on that.
I'm trying to relate. Sorry. I'm trying to relate the
That's
thing.
good. Yeah, I appreciate that. Is there anybody who have watched Matrix and would like to jump in and help? And just a shortcut because I was struggling with the idea also. It's very difficult, and we are seeing everything is deceptive reality, right? We see the things as coming from them. So I see Jessie coming from her, the thing experience coming from itself, the pen coming from itself, the classes coming from itself, right? So the thing that around us, they are deceptive reality. When we see emptiness that time, it is ultimate reality because we see emptiness, correct or not? And therefore, the bodhicitta is called deceptive bodhicitta because it's focused on the deceptive reality, on things around us which are deceptive. Okay, you just take that first. Yeah, it's not in the homework, you can cook on that and we can come back to that idea. Okay? All right, so Angela is going to sleep already. She tell me, okay, thanks, Ellen. Okay, I hope I answered your question. I'm not sure if I missed out anything. 2 minutes to go. Let me do a dedication. Okay, let's do a dedication. End it nicely. So close your eyes. Be very, very happy with yourself that you're here. You can choose to watch television, but you didn't. You are here and you're learning Dharma and you're collecting extraordinary goodness. Wow, I can see ding, 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 a lot of good seeds coming inside my pocket and everyone's pocket. Now, imagine that you can hold this goodness like a beautiful gemstone in your hand and you offer it to your holy guide. See them appearing as you think of them. They're so happy with you. You can see that they're gazing at you, they're smiling at you, and they're so happy with you. And offer them this gemstone of goodness. See them accepting it, bless it, and carry it back into your heart. Feel it there in your heart. It feels so good that we want to keep it. And so we give it away. By the power of the goodness that we have just done, may all beings complete the collection of merit and wisdom, and thus gain the two ultimate bodies that merit and wisdom make. Use 3 long exhale. The first to send out to the one person you want to help at the beginning of the class. Second, to send it out to the people that you love. And the third, to send it out to everyone here. Everyone here. And to every sentient beings in the universe as well. See them all filled with this goodness. Because of the ripples that you made. Something awakened inside them. Now bring your attention back to the space here, to the room here. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you. Hope you are still okay. Are you still okay? Yeah, thank you, Zane. I hope that it's a difficult idea, it's very dry subject.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Please do your homework, okay? Do your homework, your quiz, and your meditation, okay? And fill up your grades in the spreadsheet. And see you back next week. If you have any questions, you can type in the Telegram chat, and I'll pick it up as time goes by. When you read, when it's related to what we are learning. Yeah, not easy to understand, just hang in there, okay? Yeah, and this is not the, okay, just remember the first part that's apply. I want you to apply in your life would be the virus, apply the 4 steps, and you are the Bodhisattva, and that is the meaning of Bodhisattva, okay? Not something that you cannot relate. Yes, you can relate in this life. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you,
Thank
Alan.
you.
Thank you, everyone.